Welcome back, everybody. Don't forget to wipe your feet off at the door. Take my hand as we explore the world of anime, because today I'm reviewing Shingeki no Kyojin, otherwise known as Attack on Titan, or Advancing Giants, but I think we're going to keep that one in the shady area. Today I've got Tyrant with me here, and he's going to help
Hello.
me. There he is, over Skype. He's going to help me review this anime, because I want to make sure I did not miss anything that would be important or take away from the effect of this review that might inspire you to watch the anime, because this is so amazing. You guys have got to be a part of this. Okay? If I miss anything, he's gonna tell me to shut up, he's gonna stop me, and he's gonna say, 56 Killer Beast, what are you doing? You forgot to tell him this, and that. So, enough about that. Let's get right into this. Shingeki
We'll
no
try our best to
Kyojin.
avoid spoilers.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be kind of hard, but we will do our best. We really will. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the three main characters of this story slash anime slash manga. Eren Yeager, main character, protagonist. Goodness, this guy is. He could be considered a nutcase, or he can be considered a hero with a very large temper, or he could be considered both. He's just that good. Okay, so Eren Yeager, let's just start it out like this because I don't want to reveal too much about him. At the beginning of this anime, it starts out with Eren. He's asleep inside the three walls that humanity built 100 years ago because these creatures called Titans appeared and they pushed humanity to the brink of extinction. They have no digestive organs and they don't have reproductive organs. So
And the reason that they are there is unknown.
exactly. So humanity is still WTFing over these guys. They don't know what to do besides kill them because they're just going on mass genocides, killing humans left and right, eating them. For what reason? Who knows? Anyways, these guys are really tall. They look really creepy. They have these really awful smiles. And, well, they're still the kawaii titan, but, still pretty creepy, I guess. Um, yeah, these guys are just really weird, okay? And the only way to kill them is to hit them in the back of the neck, the nape of their neck. You have to cut out the piece of the nape of their neck to where it connects the brain to the rest of the body. And other than that, if you try to hurt or destroy any other part of their body, it will regenerate within minutes. So, good luck killing those guys. And we have to remember, this is still somewhere around the medieval times, I'd say. Because they still have a very old architectural style in their
It's
buildings.
in the year 800 or something.
Yeah, so that's pretty old if you ask me. Um, yeah, it's like 826, wasn't it? Somewhere around there. Forgive me if I'm wrong.
That
I think
seems
it was
right.
826. Anyways, they made three walls to protect themselves. And the beginning of this anime took place in when Eren was about 6, right? It was about 6 or 5. Doesn't give you an exact age, I don't think. And Eren is just this kid. His dad actually researches these guys, the Titans. He tries to do all this work, trying to figure them out. And Eren, on the other hand, is just naturally got a really bad temper. Exactly what humanity needs. So it starts out with him asleep beside this tree. He's in the outermost wall, by the way, because his family, I guess, isn't all that wealthy. Should be, but they're not. So they live in the outermost wall. And he's outside and he's asleep. He's supposed to be collecting firewood for his family. And Mikasa, character number 2, she steps in to come and get him and bring him home. She's actually, other than Levi, Captain Levi, I'll tell you about him later. Other than Levi, I would say Mikasa is their strongest warrior, other than Levi. Because Mikasa, oh my goodness, I'm not gonna tell you much about this, but due to an experience that she had when she was younger, something Eren said made made something click in her brain. It like flipped around, and she just became this nutcase who will.
Every anime has a badass chick, so
There you go. Mikasa's the one who almost saves all of humanity, probably. I don't know. The manga's still ongoing, and it hasn't been updated in a while. So, anyways, Mikasa, she would pretty much go to hell and back as many times as she needed for Eren, because she just instantly falls in love with them. They don't specify this, but you can tell, you can assume, whatever floats your boat. So they're going back, and the Survey Corps, they just got done on a mission. Okay, there was a big number of them went out to go try and clear some land of these Titans because they're everywhere. I mean,
let me
gosh, they're
point out the Survey Corps is also known as this military regiment if you watch it on some things.
yeah, but Survey Corps just sounds a lot cooler, and it's the original translation. So whatever, I go by Survey Corps because, like I said, it sounds way better. If I didn't tell you this, what they use to kill the Titans, 3D maneuver gear. It is insane. You almost feel like you're watching Spider-Man when you watch this. Okay, imagine. All right, I'm gonna draw a picture for you guys through words. Okay, you have two big metal rectangular boxes, and one's attached to each side, like each side of your hips. Okay. All right. Now they both have three different rectangular holes in the front. They all carry blades in them, like blades for a sword, and they go down the length of the box inside their tubes. Okay. And on the very top of this rectangular box, there's a gas tank for each of them. There's a cylinder gas tank that also runs down the length of the rectangle, and it's strapped on there. And there's a gas mechanism on the back. Okay, all this has to be connected to your legs and your lower body for it to work. Well, in the anime, and then there's a type of kind of like a string. I guess you'd call it a wire because it's really powerful. A wire mechanism. It shoots out a wire. Okay, and you can like hooks on the end of them, and usually you can just shoot hooks onto stuff. It'll attach to about anything, and your gas mechanism pushes you into the air in whichever direction you're wanting to go. And you control this with the triggers on your sword. You heard me. There are triggers on your sword that control what happens here.
Let me point out, I'm pretty sure the sword they use is called kin. It's called a kin.
I don't know. I've never seen that, but if it is, then well, there you go. It's pretty crazy. You can only use these swords a couple times before it breaks. You have to switch out for new ones. Really insane. Eren, he can use it alright, but his problem is actually getting a kill on a Titan. But he's usually the first one to go in there head first. Trying to kill these guys, but he doesn't get his first kill in the entire anime. Mikasa, on the other hand, she goes in there like a badass and just destroys everything, man. She's amazing. Okay, then we have the third character, Armin Arlert. This guy is extremely smart, but he is the most unfit to be on the front lines. Okay, he's not very physically capable at all, yet he still goes there because his two friends are there and he wants to help. He wants to get his revenge just like they do. Okay,
These grades.
he's kind of like the Sakura of Naruto, not except he's not as useless as Sakura is. Sorry if you guys are Naruto fans and you just got really pissed off, but
No, they acknowledge her uselessness.
yeah. Well, there's still some people who like to give her credit for whatever reason they may have. Enough of Naruto. Back into Shingeki no Kyojin, my favorite anime of all time. So third character, Armin Arlert. Yeah, he got picked on a lot when he was little. He was still friends with Mikasa and Eren. Eren, of course, would go in, try to beat the guys up, probably get his butt kicked, And then Mikasa comes in and saves him. Because Mikasa is still a badass, even at age 8. Or whatever age she was. She was young. And she stays that way. So, back onto the plot. They're walking home with their firewood. And the scout regiment. God dang it, Survey Corps. Now you've got me saying it, Caleb. The Survey Corps. They're coming in from their last attack, okay? They couldn't kill one Titan. One Titan was not capable of being killed by all of these Survey Corps members who have been training forever. This really goes to show
To
you
add
how terrifying.
extra little showing that the Titans are stronger than we think. There is a mother of one of the scouts or whatever they're called.
Yeah, Survey Corps.
Asking for where her son is, and they show her an arm of what's left, and that's all they could recover.
See, these guys are brutal. They all come back in bandages and a much fewer number than they left with.
And then they just break down.
Mm-hmm.
The guy breaks down after that.
Yes, indeed. Sad times at this moment. Very sad times. And the people want to act like jerks about it and tell them they might as well be fattening up the Titans for all the taxes money they're paying to these guys if they're just going to die. Eren doesn't like it. He hits the adult in the back of the head with a stick. He almost gets his butt kicked. Mikasa pulls him out of there, of course. But that's besides the point of it all. Anyways, Eren's got guts. He wants to join the Survey Corps. He wants to get out there and he wants to kill him. Even though he just witnessed what they came back like. The depression that it brought upon people. Okay? So he goes home and Mikasa tattles on him, of course. And his mom gets in his face. You know, you guys know the deal, I'm sure. Tells him how stupid it is to want to go and join the Survey Corps. You're going to die. Do you know how many people have died out there? All that junk. And, so his dad, he turns to him and he asks him, why do you want to join the Survey Corps? Eren says he wants to know what the outside world is like. We might as well be cattle if we're living inside these walls. This is Eren's idea of it all. He wants to be able to experience the outside world beyond the walls, and it's natural to want to do that. The king has basically made it a taboo to want to do that. He's made it like something awful if you wanted to go outside of the walls. The walls are God. They even have a church where they worship the walls like they're gods, which is quite ironic. Later on, if you read the manga, it's pretty ironic that they do that. But
did you even say the names of the walls?
The walls? Yeah, I did say about the walls. The 3 walls.
No, the names of them.
Goodness gracious.
Maria, Rose, and...
Yeah, the last one is like Sheena, I think. Right?
Yeah, I think that's...
Sheena. Sorry if we said it wrong. We just kind of did this on a wing. I was like, well, I got the time for it. I do like Shingeki no Kyojin. I think I'm going to go do a review right now. Why don't you join me, Caleb? He's like, alright, we did no research on it at all and just winged it. So, here you guys go. Anyways, his dad, he approves of it. And he tells him, because his dad is a businessman. You know, he was one of the guys who doctored up all the people in the days of building the wall and stuff. You know, when people were sick and hurt, he was the doctor. He was on the job. He's a businessman. So he was leaving to the inner wall for some serious business. And he has this key on a string attached to his neck, and he tells Eren before he leaves, when I come back, I'm going to show you what's in the basement that I've locked away, kept secret for all these years. And Eren just gets excited. So later on you figure out apparently what's in that basement is the key to all the knowledge about Titans, everything like that's supposed to tell them about what they are, why they're there, you know, all that stuff. And Eventually, Aaron gets the key back, and they're not able to get there for reasons I'm not going to spoil for you. And let's just say later on in the very first episode, shit goes down.
They get a grim
Oh,
reminder.
do what?
They get a grim reminder.
Yes, one of the most famous quotes of the anime. They get a grim reminder
Of that day.
that day that humanity feared the Titans. So, basically, later on, I can skip to this part. All three of the main characters end up joining Survey Corps. By the way, there are three different branches of military. There's the Survey Corps, the Garrison. I don't really know what they're for. I guess they're just kind of like backup, or they
Military police.
and military police. Yes, of
Each
course.
one is classified like no some word. They have a certain logo that
Yes, they
think
have
of words, Josh. Tell me which
icon.
one I'm thinking.
Icon, right?
They got a certain icon for each one.
Yes.
Military police being a unicorn,
The
Garrison being roses, and the Wings of Freedom being for the Survey Corps.
most awesome of them all.
What?
The Wings of Freedom are the most awesome of them all. I don't care who you are. Basically, the Survey Corps do all the work. Military police actually are giant dicks. And the Garrison, they don't really do much of anything. So yeah,
I really can't think of anything they do.
no.
Aren't they the ones that patrol the walls?
Yeah, they did do that before Survey Corps
Foreshadowing.
took over. Gosh. Garrison, they're just not good. Anyways, you get people, you get a big group of people who want to come in and join the military. They make their first cuts on the very first day, actually. By the time all the training is done, Aaron is in the Survey Corps, Mikasa's in the Survey Corps, Armin Arlert is in the Survey Corps, and there's a lot of supporting characters too. But I feel like those would be better experienced rather than me talking about them. What else? Can you think of anything? Oh, there are special titans, like the Colossal Titan, who stands over 50 meters tall. No skin or flesh. It's all meat and bone for that
It
guy.
has no skin at all.
Yeah.
And there's the Armor Titan, which I think that's what, just above 15 meters.
Yeah, around there. I'd say.
And it looks basically the same, but has hair and has a little bit more bones, I guess.
Yes.
That sticks out.
And he's obviously a lot more buff, and his bones are actually made out of a harder, more metal material. So that
Isn't the Armor Titan the fast one?
yeah, he's also really fast. I wouldn't. Well, according to the manga, he wouldn't be classified as the fast Titan, but he is fast. You could say he's fast. And so we have your normal class of Titans, ranging in all different shapes and sizes, of course. But aberrants.
I think the smallest size they come in is like 2 meters.
Something like that. I thought it was 5 meters. Maybe they come smaller.
No, because Bean and Sunny, you'll find out what those are later if you just watch. One of them was about 2 meters.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, there are the class aberrants, okay? I'm pretty sure that translates to abnormals. Basically, these guys, they're unpredictable, but at the same time, most aberrants show up in the same way. Okay, the abnormals, they kind of flail their arms up like this. If you can see, they have their arms kind of. If you can see that, they're like sticking straight. Their elbows stop at their sides, and they stick their hands. The rest of their arms stick straight out. They shake their head when they run, and they run like homosexuals. To be honest, it's really funny to watch. I'll be honest. So basically, those guys.
The worst aberrant.
Oh yeah, I won't. Trust me. Basically, they try to do a belly flop on you most of the time, to kill you. So they're kind of predictable, but at the same time not. Then you have the worst class of abnormals, the crawlers.
Yep.
Good God. These dudes are like, okay, I want you to imagine the Grudge Girl if she was on her stomach. Wait, that's not the Grudge Girl, is it? Does the Grudge Girl do that? You know, the thing where she looks like a crab and walks backward? Or
No,
is.
that was
What was that?
no. Let's just say they're titans, but crawling.
Yeah, okay. But it's a weird kind of crawling, I guess. Their arms stick straight up like this when they crawl. It's
And
like,
they jump very high.
like, kind of like this. Yeah. There you go. You see that? That's how they crawl. That's what their arms look like. And it's very strange. If you jump, they will predict where you are going to be when you land. So they catch you in midair with their mouths. And they eat you. And you sit in their stomach because they don't digest food. They have no digestive organs except for the stomach. So you're just sitting in a big puddle of acid. Yep.
Wouldn't the acid kill you eventually?
Yeah. But we
That is
realize
the
that it
reason.
doesn't kill you instantly due to certain events in this amazing anime.
Yep.
Yeah. Because Eren, he's not exactly the most skilled Survey Corps member, but he has the determination of the most skilled, maybe even more. But they give him a little something, something that kind of kicks up his rank. Maybe just a little thing, just a very tiny thing, nothing too big. Why? Anyways, I think I've covered just about everything I can say in this anime. Besides, it is amazing. There is nothing I would rather do than sit around and watch as many episodes as Attack on Titan could ever release, or as many pages of a manga they could ever release. It's amazing.
Now that you've gone over a basic summary of it, you should go on to a rating and like what it lacked or what it was strong in.
When it was. Well, I feel like sometimes when you're watching it, no, even though it was so amazing, there were some parts where you just kind of got a little bored. I guess it had its ups and downs. Jeez. Anyways, had its ups and downs, and its downs were quite down. Consisting of probably dazing off or looking off onto the wall when it got boring, and then having you on the edge of your seat, biting your nails and crying when it had its ups. Because let me tell you, its ups were ups. What did it really lack in? I guess I have to really think about this one. It left a lot of stuff. It did leave a lot of stuff unanswered, but in the anime. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna make a season 2 to clear all that up. The ending was not great in season 1. Again, they're gonna make a season 2. It'll probably be much more satisfactory because again, the manga's ahead of the anime, and the manga does actually answer a lot of the stuff that people get mad that the anime doesn't. So, to you people, go and read the manga because it does answer that. You can stop ranting, stop getting mad, and stop doing all that hater stuff over Shingeki no Kyojin. Okay? Because it does answer most of your questions. Now, the manga leaves you with questions all itself because it's not the end yet. Um, Anything else can you think of? Um,
Well, I guess a rating. I would give it
hmm.
9.5 Titans eating somebody.
Well, just to beat your score, I'll give it a 9.7. It's an amazing anime. I'm not gonna say it was because it still lives on. It's an amazing anime, an amazing manga, and if you guys, after you've done all that and you feel like, man, I still feel like getting more of this, I just cannot wait. Lucky for you, there is a game, Attack on Titan, the tribute game on the internet. You have to have Unity to play it. It's amazing. I mean, honestly, ever since I discovered it, it's been the only game I've played so far.
It is pretty
Excuse me.
amazing and a great experience to play with friends. I would
Oh
say
yeah,
that, yes.
you get to choose from. It was Levi, Mikasa, Armin, Aaron, Petra, and Sasha. You get to play as any of those characters. And John.
Yeah, John,
I always
however you
get those
pronounce it.
confused sometimes. So it's pretty amazing. They all have their own special abilities that you can use. Do yourself a favor, go and check it out. It's not, if you don't have the Unity, just download it. It's not a big deal. It's really worth it. It's an amazing game. It's had some internet problems here lately. Whenever you're watching this, it should be mostly back up for Google Chrome. Unfortunate for me, I have Firefox on the desktop I play it on, so I can't play it right now. And I'll have to download Google Chrome eventually. But it's an amazing game. You really need to check it out. It's amazing anime. You really need to go watch it. It's on Netflix, Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll, you don't have to have an account to watch anything on that. You do have to deal with a lot of ads, though, usually repetitive. Um, Anything else like to add?
I can't think of anything at the moment.
Okay, well, the animation is amazing. If I haven't mentioned, um, sometimes it's pretty plain, and then at others it's incredible. The you guys, there's nothing more I can say about it before I start ranting. You guys
Oh,
really
and the
need.
subtitles by Funimation. That's something.
Yep, good job, Funimation. Um, yeah. Oh, a little fact. It was the most popular anime at one time. It actually beat One Piece at one time in sales. Right? It was in like sales or something. Not sure.
I don't know how about the sales,
It
but
was
I
either
do see it often.
popularity or sales. Yeah, Attack on Titan was on top there for a while. I don't know if it still is. I haven't checked recent stats, but it's amazing. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining me in this 56 Killer Beast Extravaganza anime review. Don't forget your shoes on the way out. So you wanna say something here, Caleb?
I can't think of anything. Oh, Tyrant out. There.
Tell right now. Peace out, guys. Till next time.